How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. People are going crazy on crypto Twitter right now for what was just announced. And I was sitting there just eating my dinner, just starting to eat, and then I saw about 100 tweets from some of the most influential Twitter pages out there going crazy over what was just announced. I'm going to talk about that, also talk about what's happening in the market here tonight. If you don't mind, though, hit subscribe. Turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. I saw someone saying long your longs, basically saying they're extremely, extremely bullish. If you want to go long on this market, you can follow the link underneath the video to Margex. You can place some positions there. They're also doing a hamster airdrop that goes for a little bit longer. And if you want to get in on the next one, you can sign up because you just consistently get access to continue to join in each airdrop. Same thing on CoinW if you want to check that out too. They're about to set up a new airdrop for our community there. So check that out. You can also trade futures there. You can go long, you can also go short, and you can also trade spot or do copy trading. So there's a bunch of different things you can do. Let's start here. The USDC Treasury just minted another 250 million USDC. This was yesterday. And then today, the exact same thing happened. So they're printing a lot of USDC. Now, why does that happen? Well, people are putting money in USDC from US dollars, most likely. So people are cashing up in the crypto sense, meaning they're getting cash on the sidelines to be able to buy the dip, to be able to buy these assets. And we're starting to see that as well. Yesterday, ETFs bought a lot of Bitcoin. We don't have the numbers yet from today, but just a lot of Bitcoin being bought yesterday. It'll be interesting to see how today's numbers go. It was a very good day in the general stock market with the NASDAQ ending about 1% up for the day. Let me actually double check that because I think it was actually slightly higher. The NASDAQ ended 1.18%, rallying almost the entire day. Some people are thinking that maybe CPI was leaked because we do have CPI information coming out tomorrow morning. Sometimes that does seem to happen where the market knows something or someone hears something, but who's to say? Maybe it's just people going long, getting excited, buying before the CPI, thinking that it will come out strong, but they're not for sure. Germany continues to sell more and more, and I updated this yesterday, I believe, but a new update. Germany has only 13,000 Bitcoin left. This is after less than a month ago, about 3 weeks ago, they had 50,000. So they've dumped 37,000 Bitcoin. Just an absurd amount of Bitcoin. Just dumping it on the market. And yet the ETFs continue to swallow it up. And we have news about a huge asset manager coming in the space, along with the huge news that everyone's talking about it right now. But first, we have to talk about Elastos. Okay, now one altcoin I've been watching is Elastos. This is merge mined with Bitcoin since 2018. They basically walk through in this article something really interesting, the Bretton Woods project, and how this was basically used to peg currencies to the US dollar, how that all broke down in the 70s. Really fascinating read. You know, if you're in Bitcoin, you want to understand why Bitcoin's so important. So I'll leave a link to this underneath the video as they are a partner of the channel, but they're trying to become the new Bretton Woods. They're offering a decentralized smart web platform for users to safely explore, connect, and create a world where your digital space is truly yours. I actually found it because I was looking into decentralized finance and I found this article here, or this tweet here. They have a huge following on Twitter as well with some people that I follow. And now you can collateralize up to 80% of your assets without affecting the Bitcoin layer, ensuring secure, anonymous, and efficient transactions. They just had a partnership with BEVM to unlock 1.3 trillion in Bitcoin value immediately. And they'll actually be doing a show and tell at the Bitcoin Nashville conference, July 25 through 27. I always like when the projects get out there, show their face, go through their project. So I'm going to be watching this, I'm sure, as well, because I'm going to the conference as well. Okay, so go on crypto Twitter right now, and you can't see anything but this, basically. Bitcoin is the best, folks. There's not a better coin. A lot of people are talking about this now. Trump is speaking at the Bitcoin conference. Last time Trump warned the Germans, they laughed. Maybe they'll listen this time. Okay, so there's so many different people talking about this, but go anywhere and you're going to find this announcing President Donald Trump to speak at Bitcoin 2024. And this was expected. This was kind of the hubbub, or this was what people were talking about maybe a couple weeks ago. But now it's confirmed. If you do want to buy your ticket too, you can use the link underneath the video. Get 10% off by using that link, and you get an additional 21% off. But if you want to go see President Trump talk about Bitcoin, you can check out the link underneath the video. Now, I will say there is one part about this that worries me. People might be expecting him to come out and say something crazy, right? But the fact is, he's already come out and said that maybe they'll try to back the US dollar with some Bitcoin. They've added the right to hold Bitcoin, the right to mine Bitcoin on as something that they're focused on for the Republican Party. So I'm not really sure what more he could say unless he said that like he bought it or something, or there's something new, right? There's something new that he says. I'm not sure what could live up to some of this hype. And the one thing that I'm fearful of, sometimes the Bitcoin conference is kind of a peak around the market. Now, we've fallen a lot from previous peaks, so I would be careful about that if we rally real hard into the conference. But the conference is only about 2 weeks away. So maybe that's not even a concern right now. Well, I'd be more focused on our CPI and PPI and how the earnings go over the next few weeks. That's why I'd really be focused on right now, because who knows what happens at this conference, right? But it is going to be interesting. I'm going to be there. Again, if you want a ticket, you can check out the link underneath the video. But I'll be there paying attention, seeing what Donald Trump says about Bitcoin. Now, just in $1.64 trillion asset manager Goldman Sachs to launch 3 tokenization projects this year. Okay, let's dig a little bit deeper into this. Goldman Sachs announced 3 tokenization projects that are going to be launched in 2024. The bank is the latest finance juggernaut to make significant strides in the digital asset market. This is including firms like Fidelity and BlackRock. They've done this as well. They go on to say $9 trillion asset manager BlackRock launched its tokenized BUIDL, B-U-I-D-L, BUIDL fund in March. It recently surpassed $500 million in AUM. So Matthew McDermott disclosed the projects in development during an interview with Fortune. He goes on to say, there's no point in just doing it for the sake of it. The definite feedback is this is something that actually will change the nature of how they can invest. He goes on to speak more positively as well about the ETFs and about what they're interested in. But yeah, it's just interesting to see nearly another $2 trillion AUM manager that is focused on crypto, that's building out products for crypto, which I really like. And a little spotlight here. Vivek posts this, just hit 0.1 BTC yesterday. As an 18-year-old, stacking sats wasn't easy, but I'm proud to say that yesterday I finally hit 0.1 Bitcoin. Let's see where this takes us. That is so cool. Right? Just barely getting out of high school and having 0.1 Bitcoin. Imagine that. Imagine Bitcoin really does go to 1 million, 5 million, 10 million. This person, I don't want to say set for life, because even at 10 million, that's $1 million. That's probably not enough to retire in today's day and age. But that puts them above 99.9% of Bitcoin holders today, or 99.9% of people out there today who will never be able to buy 0.1 Bitcoin. So really cool. Just wanted to shed some light on that. Good job, Tater Tower. Now, if you want to trade crypto, there's the link underneath the video. Of course, always trade responsibly. There's a link to Margex and to CoinW. And if you do want to get that ticket to Bitcoin 2024 to see President, or ex-president, future maybe President Trump speak about Bitcoin, you can get that link. You can get that ticket for 10% off with the link underneath the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one.